Hi everyone!
Hi!
Welcome back! We are here with another story time. A little disclaimer before we get started. We do not own the rights to these books. We are technically doing this without permission, but we are hoping that the authors will allow these to stay up during this coronavirus time, and we hope that you guys will be okay with it, and in the future we will take them down, but just for now this is our way to reach out to our patrons and our friends and family at home. So we hope you guys enjoy this story time. Make sure you thank all these authors for writing these fabulous books, and we're going to get started. So we're going to start with our hi, hello, and how are you song. So I want you guys to get your hands ready. We're going to wave, and we're going to sing on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today?
And how are you guys doing today? We hope you're doing well. Miss Naz is going to get ready for her next story time. She'll be back at the end for our last song. But for now, we are going to read some stories about bears. So I hope you guys like some bears. And our first one is one of my favorites called Where's My Teddy? And this one is by Jez Alborough. Eddie is off to find his teddy. Eddie's teddy's name is Freddie. He lost him in the woods somewhere. It's dark and horrible in there. Help, said Eddie. I'm scared already. I want my bed and I want my teddy. He tipped on, and something made him stop quite still. Look out, he thought, there's something there. What's that? A giant teddy bear? Is it Freddie? Asked Eddie. What a surprise. How did you get to be this size? Boys and girls, can you see he's huge? You're too big to huddle and cuddle, he said, and I'll never fit both of us into my bed. Then out of the darkness, clearer and clearer, the sound of sobbing came nearer and nearer. Soon the whole woods could hear the voice bawl, "How did you get to be tiny and small? You're too small to huddle and cuddle," it said, "and you'll only get lost in my giant-sized bed." It was a gigantic bear and a tiny teddy, stomping towards the giant teddy and Eddie. Oh boy. "My Ted," gasped the bear. "A bear!" screamed Eddie. "A boy!" yelled the bear. "My teddy!" cried Eddie. Oh no. Then they ran through the dark woods back to their homes as fast as they could. All the way back to their snuggly beds where they huddled and cuddled their own little Teds. The end. That one's such a silly one. I really love that one. All right, friends, we have another story. This is another favorite of Miss Alex, and this is Bear Feels Sick. And this is by Karma Wilson. And like we said in another earlier video, she approved us to use these books. So thank you, Karma. And let's get started. Alone in his cave as the autumn wind blows, Bear feels achy with a stuffed up nose. He tosses and he turns, all huddled in a heap. Bear feels tired, but he just can't sleep. He sniffs and he sneezes. Achoo! He whiffs and he wheezes, and Bear feels sick. His friends gather round. "Come out, Bear, and play." But Bear shakes his head. "I'm too sick today." Mouse mutters, "Oh my, Bear's head is too hot." Hare says, "We'll help. Here's a warm, cozy spot." Bear mumbles and moans, he grumbles and groans, and Bear feels sick. Mouse squeezes Bear tight. He whispers in his ear, "It'll be just fine. Your friends are all here." Badger fetches water. Gopher cooks the broth, while Mole soothes Bear with a cool wet cloth. They cover up Bear and he drinks from a cup, but he still feels sick. Poor Bear. Raven says, "Caw! Come along, old wren. Let us gather herbs to bring back to the den." They coax Bear to sip just a smidge of tea. "You'll feel better soon," says Mouse. "Just wait and see." Bear shakes and he shivers. He coughs and he quivers, and he still feels sick. The friends fret and fuss. The friends cook and care. They keep a close eye on their poor sick Bear. They all talk in whispers. They walk on tippy toes. They sing lullabies, and Bear starts to doze. They watch Bear for hours. We've done what we could. Then Bear wakes up, and Bear feels good. Bear cries, "I'm all better. I'm feeling like new. I'm not hot and achy, and it's all thanks to you. Let's celebrate now. Let's go out and play. Let's jump in the leaves. Let's frolic all day." Then Mouse starts to wheeze, and Hare starts to sneeze, and the friends feel sick. The end. Oh, poor Bear. His friends are now sick. But it's okay because we have a little song about some bears who are all A-okay. So we're going to sing, and hopefully you guys can help me count, okay? So we're going to sing, and one little bear's first. Can you see one bear? Here we go. One little bear, wondering what to do, along came another, and then there were two. Two little bears climbing up a tree. Along came another, and then there were three. Three little bears ate an apple core. Along came another, and then there were four. Four little bears found honey in a hive. Along came another, and then there were five. Five bears having so much fun. And we are going to read about another bear having fun. This is Mother Bruce. And I don't think this bear is actually having much fun. Bruce was a bear who lived all by himself. He was a grump. He did not like sunny days. He did not like the rain. He did not like cute little animals. Bruce only liked one thing: eggs. He collected them from all over the forest. "Good morning, Miss Sparrow." But Bruce didn't eat eggs raw like other bears. Instead, he cooked them into fancy recipes that he found on the internet. One day, Bruce came across a recipe for hard-boiled goose eggs drizzled with honey salmon sauce. He went to get the ingredients. First, he caught a few salmon. Then he collected honey from a local beehive. He liked to support local businesses, you see. Last, he went to Mrs. Goose's nest to pay her a visit. "Are these eggs free-range organic?" At home, Bruce prepared the eggs for hard boiling. But the fire in his stove fizzled, so he went to get more wood. When Bruce came back, he met an unwelcome surprise. Uh-oh. Mama! Bruce became the victim of mistaken identity. Bruce wanted hard-boiled eggs, not goslings. He supposed he could settle for buttered goslings on toast, but for some reason, he lost his appetite. Bruce scooped up the the little geese and stomped back to their nests. I will have to ask Mrs. Goose about her return policy. Only to find Mrs. Goose had flown south early. Bruce was left the goslings there anyway and went back home. Mama? Mama? He was followed. Bruce was very stern and said things like, "Go away," and "I'm not your mother," and also, "I liked you better when you were eggs." Bruce could take it no longer and became extra grumpy then. Roar! It didn't work. Goslings always found their mother, even if she is a he and if he is a bear. Mama? Mama? Bruce was stuck with them. He tried to make the best of it, but it was hard work. Blech, ew, yuck. As the seasons passed, Bruce watched the pesky goslings grow older. They went from annoying baby geese to stubborn teenage geese to boring adult geese. Then, one fall afternoon, he saw other goose families flying south. Finally, he'd be rid of these geese and he could take a long winter nap. Bruce explained migration, but they didn't listen. You boys and girls know what migration is? Bruce needed the geese to leave, so he got creative. Nothing worked. The geese would not leave Bruce. So Bruce decided to pack some bags and take the geese into town. They boarded a bus and migrated to Miami. Now every winter, Bruce and his geese head south together. They laze on the beach in tacky shirts, sipping ice-cold lemonade while Bruce dreams of new recipes that don't hatch. Mama? The end. And can you boys and girls see what's in this picture? One of the baby geese has a baby turtle now. Oh boy. Bruce is in for a big awakening in the next story. You guys should check it out. All right, friends, we are gonna go on a little bear hunt. So, I know you guys know this at home, so you guys can sing it with me. I want you guys to pat your legs like this. We're gonna pat and we're gonna sing nice and loud. We're going on a bear hunt. 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 And stop, friends. Can you guys see that from your house? I don't know if you see it, but there's a big, big pond in front of me. Do you guys know how to swim? Can you help me swim? We're gonna swim through it. So you're gonna go like this. Say, we can't go over it. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We can't go under it. We have to swim through it. We have to swim through it. Let me see you swim, guys. Swim, swim, swim. All right. Whew. We're a little wet, but we can still keep going. So let's keep going. We're going on a bear hunt. 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 Guys, stop. You almost walked right into that tree. How did you not see it? All right, friends, we have to go, but we can't go over it, and we can't go under it, so we have to go around it. Can you guys go around the tree? Pretend to go around the tree. All right, let's keep going. We're almost there. I think I see it in the distance. We're going on a bear hunt. 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 Stop, guys. Do you know what I see? I see some tall grass. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We have to go through it. Can you guys go like this? We're going through the grass. It's a little tickly, right? Oh, phew. We made it through the water. We made it around the tree, and we made it through the grass. And you guys know what I see? I see the cave up ahead. Here we go. We're going on a bear hunt. 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 And guys, we came to the cave. Let's tiptoe really quietly. Can I see you tiptoe? Tiptoe quietly up to the cave. Can anybody see inside? It's kind of dark. I can't see anything. Put your hands out. Do you guys feel the walls of the cave? Are they cold? No, they're not. They're furry. What? That's weird. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't think that's the walls of the cave. That's the bear! Quick, we gotta run! Quick, through the grass, hurry, hurry! Around the tree, through the water, swim! Oh boy! Oh guys, we made it back nice and safe. Whew, that was a close one. The bear almost got you guys. It's a good thing I found out. All right, friends, we have just one or two more stories. This is a nice new one, and it's one of my favorites, and it's by Bob Shea, and it's called Who Wet My Pants? I think after almost being caught by a bear, I would wet my pants too. Come and get 'em! I got all your favorites. Chocolate frosted for Jared and Julia, pink for Oscar, rainbow sprinkles for Lindsay, gross bagel bacon for Tim and Teddy, Boston cream for Kelly, and blueberry crunch in a separate bag for Bigfoot, who thinks it's weird when donuts touch. You guys see what happened? He wet his pants. What the? All right. Who wet my pants? Somebody better please come clean about my wet pants. Oh, sure, it's all chipper cheery chatty town when I bring donuts, but when someone wets my pants, everybody clams up. Fine, no one else gets donuts until I get answers. I'll get to the bottom of my wet pants if it's the last thing I do. Hey, Tim, bet you picked up some pretty great tricks before you ran away from the circus. What was the big top showstopper? Was it, wetting my pants? Tim didn't wet your pants, Reuben. It was probably just an accident. You seem to know an awful lot about who wet what when vis-a-vis my pants. Well, Mr. Know-All-the-Answers, here's one simple question. Did you wet my pants? Gosh, I used to wet pants all the time. We all understand. Oh, really? All the time, you say? Wet pants are old hat, are they? You know something, Bigfoot? I'm not even sure if I believe in you. If I did, I'd have one thing to say. Did you wet my pants? Don't worry about it, Reuben. It could happen to anyone. But it didn't happen to anyone. It happened to me. And all I want is justice. Justice and dry pants. You know what's worse than the damp, uncomfortable feeling? My so-called friends trying to cover it up. Well, guess what? I blame all of you. That's right. You all wet my pants. Look, here's all I know. This morning I helped out at the lemonade stand. Then I went for a hike to the waterfall. Later I fell asleep playing with my tropical fish. When I woke up, I got donuts and came straight here. Then poof, my dry pants are wet. Pants that have never been out of my sight. Pants I was wearing the whole time. Which can only mean one thing and one thing only. It means these pants are broken. They sprung a leak. Ugh, thanks for nothing, leaky brokey pants. Making me blame all my super great friends. But if one of you guys did wet my pants, I'd forgive you. The end. So that's a new silly one that we love here at the library, and we hope you guys liked it too. We have one more, and this is a little drawer story. Let me not knock over my little markers over here. And it's a little story with a little drawing. Let's see if I can do this for you guys. One day, Jessie took Alexander to the park. You wait right here, and I'm going to go buy a balloon from the balloon man. And that is what she bought. There's her balloon. Big balloon. When she got back to where she had left Alexander, he was gone. But there was a butterfly that looked just like this, fluttering around. I don't know where Alexander is, And you know, come to think of it, I don't even know what Alexander is. You could try asking Duck. She loves to gossip. She knows everything that's going on in the park, and she's over by the pond. So Jessie walked over all the way here to the pond. There's the pond right there. Do you know where Alexander is? Jessie asked. No, my dear, I'm afraid I don't know where Alexander is. In fact, I don't even know what Alexander is. You might try Frog. She lives on the other side of the pond. Right over here. Do you know where Alexander is? Jessie asked the frog. Nope, croaked the frog. Don't even know what Alexander is. Nope. Try Owl. Owl is by the big tree all the way over there. There's the big tree. Oops. Do you know where Alexander is? Jessie asked the owl, but the owl didn't answer. He was asleep. Jessie heard a noise on the other side of the tree, right over there. Do you know where Alexander is? Jessie asked a squirrel. No, chattered the squirrel. Sorry, don't know who, don't know where, don't know what. Jessie walked back to where she had first asked the bear, right down here. There is something I came across the park, but I don't know if it's Alexander. Jessie ran in the direction of the butterfly. The butterfly fluttered around a little bit over here and fluttered around a little bit over here. Sure enough, there was Alexander walking along carrying a paper bag. Alexander, where have you been? Cried Jessie. I've been looking all over for you. I got us a treat, said Alexander. He reached into the bag and brought out 2 donuts, one for you and one for me. And he smiled a big smile. Do you know what Alexander is? He's a teddy bear. All right, friends. We have our last story, which is a quick one, and then we will sing our goodbye song. And this one is called Bear in Long Underwear, so it's pretty silly too. And this is by Todd H. Doodler. It's a snowy, blowy, wintry day. Cocoa. Yummy! Bear and his friends are inside drinking hot chocolate. Who's got the marshmallows? Bear is feeling cozy, but a little cooped up from being inside all day. Probably like you guys, right? He looks out the window and says, the snow has stopped falling. Who wants to go outside and play? I do too. Everyone bundles up. They put on earmuffs, hats, mittens, scarves, jackets, and boots. Bear's friends rush outside ready to play. Last one out's a rotten egg. I love rotten eggs, someone said. Everybody wants to do something different. I'm going to find pine cones. Whee! Rabbit and skunk find sleds and sleigh down the hill. Beaver makes snow angels with cougar. Mine's perfect. And they even catch snowflakes on their tongues. Turtle and Hedgie have a snowball fight. Honey Bear and Deer join in on the fun. Bear decides to build a snowman. Everyone has ideas for Bear. You call that a snowman? He looks cold. Yeah, he needs some clothes. Bear agrees. He puts his very own hat on the snowman. He needs more, said Turtle. Then he adds his scarf. More! Bear puts his earmuffs. More! His mittens. Give him your jacket. And his jacket. The snowman is dressed, but Bear is nearly bare. Cougar asks Bear, what is he wearing? This is my long underwear, Bear explains. I always wear this when it's cold and snowy. Does it come in my size? You look super cool and comfy and warm. Haven't you ever seen long underwear? Where can I get a pair? Everyone wants underwear, just like Bear. Bear says there's a lot more in the cabin. Make mine extra large. Are there any in pink? And everyone picks a pair. Ooh, fuzzy. Neato, spiffy, cozy, cute. Look, everyone has long underwear, but there's one extra red pair. Who doesn't have any long
underwear. I have mine. We're all good.
Got mine too.
I know who needs this pair. Snowman, you look great in long underwear. It's the perfect winter pair. Super warm. The end.
All right, friends, we're gonna have Miss Kate come back into the story hour so she can help us with our goodbye song. We're gonna sing The More We Get Together, and it goes like this. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Yay!
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Miss you.